Hello there and welcome back to Akaplay's Darkest Dungeon 2. Continuing on in our Secrets of the Coven run here, day 31. Down to our last 5 heroes. And don't know if we'll be able to make it through or not. We're about to next step I believe is to go to the Tangle and go to a creature den and kill the witch's familiar, which I assume will be kind of like a bit of a mini boss of sorts, like the Alpha Wolf was or not wolf necessarily, but the alpha beast was for the beastman one. And then after that, of course, we had like the node that popped up to go fight the leader. So I assume it'll be kind of the same thing. We'll probably go kill the familiar, and then it'll be like we need to go kill the witch leader after that. So we're probably like pretty close to finishing things up then, if only we can like survive until then. Which siege wise, we do at least have like a lot of defenses built up in a lot of the inns, so we're not too badly off in that regard, but there's still a lot of the inns that only have like partisan defenses though, and not veterans, so we'll have to see. And like I said, we're stretched very thin in terms of heroes, so don't know if we're gonna be able to make it through, especially because we all of our stress healers are like dead. Like we only have like a little bit of stress healing we can do with Budokan. I mean technically I could. The Vestal and the Duelist both have possible ways of stress healing that we could unlock if we really wanted to, but I don't know. I mean, I did get a trinket that will allow for some stress healing, and then also the Vestal also got a trinket that makes her able to stress heal with the consecration, so we do have some things that are helping out in that regard, but we're still kind of in an iffy spot with stress, which I feel like is probably ultimately going to be what kills us here sooner or later. Like, once and for all here is just going to be the stress of everything. Unless, you know, we just end up losing the inns to siege and lose that way first. Which I believe, can only afford to lose one more inn. Yeah, because it says we can lose, like, 4 inns. I'm assuming that once we hit, like, 4 inns lost, that's game over. And then it's not like you can lose up to 4 inns, and then if you lose a 5th, it's game over. I think it's on the 4th. So I'm assuming we can only, like, lose 1 more inn, realistically. Which means, obviously, we have to make sure that all that pans out. Okay. Which we have been keeping up reasonably well with the sieges, but we'll have to see how things go. And, of course, we only have, how many more days? Like, oh, I guess we have a decent number of days to get the rest of this done. So I don't think the time limit's really going to be a factor. It's mostly going to be the inns and then just our kind of janky party composition going on right now. And of course I have no idea what like mechanics the bosses are gonna employ at the end of this, so yeah, but that's one reason I'm at least hoping I can get like a peek at least at the witch's familiar and what that's gonna entail. Yeah, even if, you know, if the rest of the run ends up going to nothing and to failure, like at least if I could get a peek at that so I have a better idea for next time maybe what the ideal party would be for that would be kind of nice. But anyways, for right now, we have to kind of see if these veteran militia can defend this inn successfully, which sometimes if the RNG goes kind of bad for us, like, the militia can be a little iffy, to be honest. This isn't the worst pod, though. At least we don't have a Virago here, so that's kind of nice. And we can go ahead and strip some dodges with that move right there. Guess we might as well set up some defense. Especially with that crit incoming next turn. It's the dice, and oh shit, now how did she get stealth? Wait, does she have a move that allows her to stealth? Oops, sorry. The wrong button there.
Observe the subject carefully.
What in the world?
And you will discover
no, I guess Cauldron Bubble added stealth. I don't think I've ever seen it give them stealth before. That's crazy. So now we can't really do anything but, I guess, just get more block. And we're kind of forced to go for the Cauldron now. Which that's kind of another thing with the militias. They don't have good, don't necessarily have the best stuff for dealing with stealth compared to, you know, maybe the heroes. I mean, the AoE obviously helps, but aside from that, yeah. Ooh, that lack of block up front really hurt right there. Oh, I didn't get the days, unfortunately. Oh, geez, he might just be dead. Whoops. Maybe I should have put up a block instead. Thought I would hopefully get a chance to heal before they attacked him again, but speed was not on our side there. Turn order was not it. There, we got the days there, though, at least. Might still be able to get this, though. Maybe. Glad I had that block up for that attack. Sure. Burn isn't too bad, so let's just focus on taking down the Custode here, I suppose. You're gonna stealth, but hopefully soon it won't really matter. Yeah, let's get a heal in here maybe before we have to deal with the mushroom popping up. That's another thing too, they don't really have good corpse clear necessarily. Almost. Really hoping that'd be the kill. At least she went for the corpse. That helps. It helps a good bit. Let's see. Oh, come on. Couldn't get that last point of health, really. I guess he could not. At least we can do this now. Yeah, the veterans at least generally are pretty good. Even, I don't think I even have like the trinkets on most of them, and it doesn't seem super necessary all the time.
Hardships be damned. The day is upon us.
Of course, not all of our inns have veteran, though. This one does, I think, though. But, well, we already have these other people here anyway, but, yeah. Wait, there's that? Where's the other siege? Oh, up here. We do have veterans up there, so hopefully that one can take care of itself, maybe. Like I mentioned, I think last time, I do kind of regret, like, my overall strategy, but it is kind of working out decently now that I have all this defense up, considering how few heroes I have left. Like, it's good that a lot of the inns don't need to have any help, because I have very little to give. Okay, let's bring the bounty hunter in here. Yeah, question is what order we want to do this in. Get rid of you guys for a second. I think bounty hunter's gonna want to sit in second.
Expertise and experience. This one will serve.
Go. And now we gotta figure out how we're gonna deal with everything. Oh, what do I need to do with the blade now, actually? Is it a combat item again? Yeah. So I guess my Vestal can take that again. We might want some glimmers of hope, to be honest. We need to make our way toward the Tangle, so I guess we might as well go ahead and deal with this siege here.
Another nameless city.
And then we can use up our mastery to get up the stats of everyone here. And then either head to this Tangle over to the left, or this one down here, I guess, depending on what makes the most sense. I wonder where the leader thing is going to spawn if we manage to get to that point. Because I know in the other one, the Last Stand map that I did, it was like up in the upper left, but I don't know That'll be significantly different here because it's a different map, so who knows. But yeah, so I guess we'll head this way. Gotta figure out some things. So we do kind of need to keep Ruckus Revelry on just for what little stress management we can get from that. But I do want Gordon to maybe be more of the tank in the group now versus Boudica. I think that would be better, because he can actually put up some block to help himself out. But we might still need toe-to-toe just for the winded removal and the forward movement there. I'm not entirely sure, but we can probably get rid of... and give him the stress for this thing, so then if he can pull a lot more of the... and he can guard as well, I guess is another good reason to have him as the tank, to be fair. Yeah, he can both taunt and guard, which is good. And the stone mount plus that should be pretty good. I wish we could get his resist up. I guess if we have any poultices, we could help out in that regard, maybe. But then what other trinket do we give? What do you guys have again? You have this, which is honestly pretty good for us right now, simply for the stress heal on the consecration. Like, that's just pretty worthwhile to have. And then you have your crit, which is overall pretty nice. So then what do we want for Boudica here? Ideally, we'd want like an armor item, maybe, but I don't... oh, we have this, but... I almost wonder... it'd be nice to give Gordon this, maybe. I don't know, I mean... the thing is, Boudica's the only one who can, like, stress heal herself higher amounts, so I don't necessarily want to give her the stress thing, but at the same time, It's almost like, you know, if I gave Bounty Hunter this, I mean, kind of nice to get his HP up, but, I don't know. Problem is we have too many trinkets now that are, like, I kind of want to use, but it's hard to figure out which ones to prioritize. Fortunately, that's the only... oh, this is armor as well, if I did want to use... oh, I guess I could use this for her, yeah. She does get reduced healing received, but extra healing given, but I have to have a restorative, so that doesn't really work out super well. And I don't really want to use this. Yeah. I could use the nautical compass on her again. I just don't like the stress that piles up with that, but it might be worth using. Footman's Grog is also pretty nice. I don't know. And Sacrificial Host. Yes, I almost wonder with Gordon, is it worth keeping the stone mount, or would it be more worthwhile giving him the resist? Especially considering, like, the losing stress on resist. But I guess I can shore up resist a little bit more with the poultices that we keep making, so... yeah, I guess we keep the stone mount on him. Just trying to decide what to put on Boudica here. Yeah, if it wasn't for the reduced healing received, I'd be into like this, but it's just, yeah. I feel like that's gonna be bad for her, because how much does that increase her health? Like a decent bit, but I just don't think I can do it. Yeah, I don't know, do I want to take the stress with the nautical compass? I mean, I don't know, I think maybe we'll try it out, because she can heal herself better than everyone else, so it might be okay, it's just a little awkward maybe. I don't know. I feel like I have like a lot of good trinkets that I'm not using, but I just don't really have like good combinations to use them in. Necessarily, I don't know. I don't know. Well, I'll just go with that for now, I suppose. And then in that case, what do we have to use here? Everyone can take a roast pig. That seems like a good idea. Start getting everyone friendly with one another, and then we can go ahead and eat some. Well, let's see. I had some, yeah, fatigue heals here, which Gordon really needs some serious fatigue healing. So that to you for sure. Honestly, probably you again because you're going to be our tank. So we need you in as good of shape as we can get. And then we can do dartboard for some stress removal. Oop. Fortunately, dropped the relationship there, but that's okay. Maybe save the calming incense for now. You guys can take the bundle of herbs. And then we have some food for everyone. Alright, and then some blight resist would be good for you. Maybe some stun resist as well. And we'll hold on to the mop and bucket maybe for when we need more of a stress heal. And I guess that's all we've got. And the grave robber can kind of just sit where she is, I guess. So when we get over there, we can get her stats up here maybe too, whatever we can. Going into the end of things here, we're gonna let this in, hopefully defend itself. And that seems about good. Oh gosh, look how stressed out our grave robber is too. She's definitely gonna need some help. Okay, yeah, I guess that's all that we can do. I don't think I want to adjust any skills any further, right? I think we're good with what we have. Oh, I forgot Sanctuary, actually, can be a stress heal for the Vestal, on this path. I mean, I think in general, outside of Chaplain, I think maybe it is. So I've kind of forgot about that. Only problem is it does guard, so we have to deal with, like, Vestal guarding when we don't necessarily want her to be guarding, but I've totally forgot. That actually might not be a terrible idea to unlock. Or actually, we haven't unlocked, so we just would have to slot it somewhere. Problem is, I also kind of like the idea of ministrations, because I feel like dots have been a big problem. Though we don't have that one unlocked, actually, yet, anyway. Though I guess right now with the trinket that lets us stress heal on consecration, I guess we'd rather just use that for stress healing. Especially because that doesn't require stress to be a certain level, so we can use it regardless of how high the stress is, so that's kind of nice. So I think hopefully that'll be alright. Okay, so let's go. Let's go, my last remaining few. Wonder Woman plus Gordon here.
Behold, the great cities of man, ruined.
Okay, and then we don't really need to do anything specific right now. We do still kind of want, we were like really hurting for resources, still very hardcore, except for the immaterials. We're actually not terrible on immaterials, but baubles and relics we really need. Master we're actually not bad on either. And of course we already have some damage to our stagecoach, so we don't want to do that. So basically, I think the main thing is I kind of want to avoid these hazards to preserve my resources, so we'll go middle here. Thinking.
A rare opportunity. Let us advance unimpeded.
Everyone wants to fight. That's interesting. I guess we'll get to it. I mean, I don't mind fighting. At least it gives us some resources we do need. So let us do it. Nice. Go ahead and set up our consecration. Fortunately, I don't think I can finish that guy off here because I can't reach back that way. So, do I stare down or what? Since she's got vulnerable, let's go ahead and do bodyguard. Okay. So when this guy punches, hopefully he will punch Gordon and not Boudica, who's been through so much shit. Wait, why did he get regen from that? Wait, why did he get regen? I'm not sure why he got regen from that. The trinket is for stress heal, not regen. Because I know, isn't there, I think there's one of these where you get, like, restoration every time you resist, but he doesn't have that, so that's a little odd. I don't know where that restoration came from. Right, because I don't think he has a condition. Oh, it's right, it's from this. Oh, gain on burn resist. I actually kind of forgot that that was a thing. I don't think we've really seen that much this run, but let's see. That actually works really well going in here with all the burn coming at us. Let's get rid of these positives. And then let us Iron Swan.
A brilliant conclusion.
Fortunately, that body does give her a chance to use that one move. That she didn't use it, actually. She didn't do the thing that heals them. So that's good. And he missed, which is awesome. Very, very awesome. We could try for a stun here. Nice. And then Divine Comfort or Judgment. I guess we could go Judgment here. Awesome hit. And she still didn't use the body, so that's actually pretty nice. I'm actually surprised. I'm surprised at her not doing that, but oh well. Okay, you're already dead. The burn. I can't get to the lady back there. So what do I do? I guess I might as well just kill you. I mean, nothing better I can really do right now. Guess might as well give you a heal real fast. And then you can finish it off. Oh, actually, okay, not quite. That's right. She's still got one more. Oh, and then there it goes, though.
A simple variable.
There goes the end to it.
Easily resolved.
Oh, what do we get? Hellion. Extra damage when self-bleeding. She does bleed a lot because of Ravager. I don't use barbaric yacht though. Would that be better? I don't know, I don't feel like it would necessarily be better than her current setup, because I like the extra, because that just gives her extra 20% damage, like, just consistently, so I think that's kind of technically better for her. But, not a terrible pickup. Just not what I'm going to be using right now, I don't think. Today is yesterday's tomorrow. Yes? What did that quirk did that come from? Oh, is that from Lost in Time? I guess? Okay, I don't really feel like facing a Trojan right now, and I kind of want to avoid the wheel damage anyway, so we're gonna go left up here in a second, but first we have a fight. Now we are fighting. Oop. We're advancing relentless as it happens. Alright, it's Christian time.
Passion quiets the howling mind.
Nice hit. Alright, punch Gordon in the face, please. Thank you. Yes, and thank you. You can't have those anymore. Oh, and she just gave them right back to you, of course. Of course. Well, at least means she did that instead of doing something else, right? Dodge is very annoying right now.
This is no time to falter.
Should we try for a stun here? Seems like a decent idea. Or we could just hit. What's your stun resist? 30? That's not bad. I'll give it a shot. Yep, we got it again. Nice. And I think a little bit of healing would be nice right about now. Can't kill you in the back because you still got a death armor, but I also don't want you being able to do something with the body. I guess. So I might as well go Howling End here, maybe. But I'm not likely to hit that, so I guess we'll just make sure you go down to Death's Door. Nice. And no. Well, you're gonna die anyway, so do I want to do something else? Oh yeah, let's remove your dodge. Forgot that you can do that. This is very helpful.
All problems have their solutions, even the big ones.
And then we can go ahead and do this. Ooh, nice. We got the stun. Ooh, 40. Oh, that's awesome damage right there. Awesome damage from the duelist. And now, I cannot reach you, so I guess I will just stare you down. And Iron Spoon.
Sweet reprieve.
Until the next test.
Didn't I have this earlier? I feel like I got this earlier too, and I was like, yeah, it's not really working. Well, I guess we'll take it in case we somehow end up at a hoarder and can sell it for some money. I might have sold the one I had before for money. I can't remember if I just got rid of it or if I sold it. Anyways, oh, and everyone wants to go. No one wants to go to the Tresian. People are starting to make some more sense. Maybe they realized how desperate our situation is. We can't be taking any unnecessary risks at all if we want to have any hope of finishing off this run. Let's see. Consecration. And it would be nice if the bounty hunter had some way to like hit third to help. Because I feel like, you know, with the fact that Boudica can't really hit third, and then we can hit it with the duelist but can't really hit it with the bounty hunter is kind of annoying, but I don't know if there's a lot I can do about that. I can't uppercut because it's down to 1, so what shall I do? Maybe just bodyguard over here. And we could go for a Howling End. No turn for you, mister. Now, let's get rid of those on the doggy dog. And then we can maybe we can knock him back. Yes. It's done, and then she's not in the position she wants to be in, so that is lovely. Oh, low rolled that one, so we didn't quite get the kill. It's unfortunate. And then we may or may not hit this. Or should I just, maybe I'll just toe-to-toe. Actually, yeah, because then I can kill him. Remove the winded. Excellent.
With impunity.
Do I want judgment or do I want comfort? I think doing comfort right now. And then leash it up. Right, yeah. I don't know. The thing is, I don't know what I would get rid of necessarily for something that he could use in the back. Maybe like mark for death or something. Alright, so good job, team, anyways. And I do not need that, but I guess while I have space, I'll take it, because, like I said, who knows, maybe I'll get a chance to sell it at the Hoarder. Now at least that, like, junk has some possible use. It doesn't just take up space in my inventory for no good reason.
Of research and inquiry. A monument to a once
Ooh,
prestigious
clock.
career.
This is a good one, I think. This one has some good things we can get from it. I'm not just remembering we don't need the stress heal, so we might as well take the trinket. Even though we got Doomsayer there. Yes, oh yeah, this is the one that can give you an extra action or stun you. Yeah, and there's also the one that I think can like stress you or stun you and do something else. I can't remember. The sundial one or whatever. But, or I think that was that one like it can give you healing or stress. I think something like that. Ooh, do I want to use this? I did give my bounty hunter extra stress resist. So I could give him the ability for an extra action. Problem is I'd have to give up one of these two to do it. And no one else really has anywhere near the stun resist to make that worthwhile. I don't know, I do kind of need the stress reduction, but I mean, we don't have a lot of stress right now, so we could maybe swap it out just temporarily. I don't know. Where are we going next anyway? Is it, yeah, onto the siege. So, maybe we'll swap this out just for right now anyway. And then if we build up some stress on him, we can swap it back. What is that? Linseed oil flask. Please have my bread. Oh, how generous. Oh, what did we get? That was Doomsayer again? Oh yeah, it's kind of annoying, but not the end of the world. I probably should use some more glimmers of hope, though. We're going in with a little lower light than I would like, to be honest, but... No, Virago is always a nice thing. Always very nice. Let's see. Let's go ahead. Get a consecration, I guess, to start. I'm surprised she didn't go into stealth right away, actually. Not that we can finish her off quite yet anyway, probably, though. Low roll on that one. Let's see. Yeah, let me get the flame up a little bit higher, and then maybe guard you, because you got a vulnerable on you. Even though you're also stealth, but that won't last terribly long. Right, and do this. Might as well get rid of your positives. And now you'll probably stealth, and I won't be able to get rid of the stealth next turn, which kind of sucks, but oh well. You will, try for a stun, maybe. And he stunned himself at the same time. How ironic. Okay, that, or do I want to hit the cauldron? Honestly, we could just get rid of her. Kind of wasted my stun there then, but whatever. And then, so I might as well use this. Eventually she will get her crit off. Oh, she missed, so never mind. But for us. And then this. and now we can get rid of your stealth. And you missed again. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Alright, so now... go ahead and bring it home here.
The work continues.
Well, even if all their friends are dead, at least this team is in decent shape at the moment. Interesting. So many trinkets, but not enough heroes to actually put them on. Very sad. And everyone keeps getting negative relationship shit, which is kind of annoying too. Okay, let's see what's going on. Day 32.
A new disaster.
Heroes get might on combat start. That's nice. And another siege. Watchful Crow. This one is partisan, so we probably do want to help that one out. But we have 6 days, so that's kind of nice. We got some time on that one. We do need to take care of the tangle. Get to the tangle here, though. With that in mind, though, with 6 days, it would take a decent bit to get over there, though. 1, 2, 3, 4 days as it stands. But we kind of, like I said, we need to get to the tangle. I really don't want to risk going through the underground again, because that was terrible last time, but we may end up having to do that here. Not entirely sure. For now, let's go ahead and see what we can do over here. Let's see what this is all about. And maybe we could get this. We're already gonna get that. Yeah, bonus. So I don't know if I even care about that capstone right now. Maybe making it so we can cure diseases would be nice. We don't really have enough money to make it really worth doing much else here, though. Yeah, it would be nice to cure the diseases, though. Maybe.
Achieved without investment and infrastructure.
Yeah, I guess let's
Planning
pair
and
this.
as vital to survival as sharpened steel.
And then... A fatigue heal, that would be very nice. Ooh, another fatigue heal. Yes. Is there any way, can we reduce prices at all yet? Yes, we could. Okay. Let's do that, since we have the materials to do that anyway. That'll help us out a little bit with our limited baubles and relics
no
here.
Longer has meaning, if indeed it ever did.
Yeah, we really need that fatigue healing more than anything else, I feel like. This would be useful as well. I can grab a couple more glimmers of hope. I want this and this.
On the road to damnation.
And then how much does it cost for the disease? I feel like we probably don't have enough for that. 9. So I could cure the goops at least. That would be nice. Let's do that. And then...
Each day brings new obstacles and new opportunities.
I wonder if we send the grave robber, we get her a signal flare veteran. Oh no, we can't get her signal flare veterans. Actually, doesn't my bounty hunter have? Or did we use those? I thought someone had signal flares for veterans. Maybe they died, though, whoever had that. Or we already used it, I can't remember. Yeah, I guess we don't have that, okay. For some reason I thought we did. She's got a partisan signal flare in case someone dies, I guess, and she could maybe make use of that, but Yeah, I'm thinking maybe we send the grave robber to hopefully help with this, because we kind of need to get to the tangle like we were planning. If necessary, we could maybe go underground. You know, because we could go down... Like, yeah, because it'll be 1, 2, and then 3 to go underground. And then 4, 5, so we'd be able to just make it over here. But obviously going underground is kind of dicey. And that would let us take on this one, but we don't necessarily... But at the very least, if I send my grave robber, that would be good, because we don't really have anything else necessarily to do with her right now. So I guess with that in mind, we're going to be heading this way. Actually, can my grave robber even get there? And oh yeah, she can, right? Because...
Overrun with putrescence
2...
and rot.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so she can get there at least in time to help out.
Anticipate, adapt, and reposition.
This might just be enough to get them the edge to help out. We'll have to see. If we're lucky, we might be able to get like the access to the leader, and depending on where that is, we might be able to just get there before we have to even deal with that siege. But I don't know how that's gonna play out. But anyways, let us go ahead and spend all this mastery.
Practice.
Pretty much just need all the upgrades, stat upgrades we can get on everyone. One good thing about having like no heroes is that we have plenty of mastery points to spend on the few heroes we do have. That's interesting. Ooh, that would be helpful for her with her stress. Ooh, Sun Restoration, that'll be pretty nice. Okay, and then any skills we want to unlock or master, now is the time to do that. Do I want to change anything in your kit, since now you're gonna be different? We could unlock Absinthe for her. Instead of Detonite, but honestly having a Corpse Clear would kind of be nice, especially given the whole mushroom thing. So that could be kind of nice. And yeah, so maybe just go ahead and get Pick to the Face. Unless, I mean, we do have Glint in the Dark, so we could get rid of Pick to the Face if we wanted, but I guess it's okay. What about the rest of you? Might as well go ahead and upgrade this. And then, what about... That's already upgraded. Do I want to swap something out on you? Because I do think it'd be nice to be able to have something to, like, be able to hit the back in some way with him. So maybe, like, finish him could be interesting to have. Or come hither, maybe, as well. To have some pull potential, which I don't really... Oh, you know, I keep forgetting to use the movement skills on her, especially since she has the extra move resistance piercing. I need to make more use of that. Keep forgetting, yeah, she can pull and knock back with disengage. And of course with the boot she can knock back, so she needs to actually make more use of that, maybe to help out at times, rather than just fleeshing it up all the time. But yeah, I'm kind of debating, because if I drop something on him, what would I drop? Because I do kind of like sometimes having a mark for death, so he can actually put up a combo for himself, and like removing dodge is kind of nice at times, though we do already have the Vestal with her ability to remove tokens, so I don't know. It's super necessary. I do like being able to taunt and guard my tank, so... And the stuns are nice occasionally with uppercuts, so... And I think maybe we just stick with what we have. And maybe just while I'm here, maybe just unlock some stuff in case I change my mind and decide to go for these, because I might as well. Yeah, I think I'd go for either this one or the other one. Anyone that doesn't have anything that we're using mastered. Oh, in case I change my mind, administrations. I might unlock that as well. But I think everyone pretty much has all of everything mastered that we're using, right? Pretty much. So we could just go ahead and master these in case I decide to throw them on. And then anything else for this one point? Guess nothing really right now. Okay. She still have the knife. Yes, you've got that. You've got the weapon, and you've got the stress stuff. Okay. And then, what else do we want to buy? Well, we can't. Oh, that's right. We're like out of money. So we actually just need to use our stuff then. Who has... how much is your fatigue? I don't know if we want to maybe get some of her fatigue off or not. Well, we have a... Well, I think she's gonna get a chance to rest before she has to take on that siege, so that might be okay. In which case... Who needs healing most? Probably you. You can take this. And then... You already still have those buffs, right? Yeah, the gain on resist. Who doesn't have those buffs going on right now? Vestal, so she can take that one. Where are we going next? We're going to the Photor, so we're not going to the Tangle quite yet, so... Boudica, I think, is kind of okay. She doesn't need food right now. Don't need any stress relief. Just give this to you, I guess, for now. And I think that's about it, unless... Oh, we want to change any of the Grave Robber's trinkets here, maybe? Do we have anything better for her that we want to give her, maybe? And she does have very high speed. But part of that is from a buff that probably won't last forever. Oh, there it says 20% fatigue. Okay. Yeah, only for one region. She might be okay with what she's got, to be honest. Yeah, okay. I guess she'll be alright with what she has. In that case, I think we're about done here, right? We did the mastery, we did our Wainwright stuff, and we set everyone up to move, right? We're going that way, she's going that way. Okay. I guess the only thing would be if we want to maybe try and de-stress her a bit, because she does have a lot of stress going on, and we won't really have much way to deal with that. Hold on, let me do that real quick then. Try this. Nice, okay. And then we'll swap you back out.
Expertise and experience.
And set you to move again. That way. Okay, and then that should be about it. Okay. To Sofotor. At least no negative relationships. I actually forgot to check relationships. Hopefully they're in a decent spot. You don't really have enough money to do much about it anyway.
The rancid.
We've just been like spending every last little bit of bauble relic we get to this run. Okay. So then, what do we want to go for? Probably generally go for fights for the resources at this point, once again, namely for the relics and the baubles we can get, so I guess we'll go to the left.
Is your coach prepared for the upcoming obstruction?
That's kind of funny. Literally everyone's stealth but Gordon, so they have to go for Gordon. He doesn't even need to taunt right now. But anyways, let's see. Nice. And then can we finish that corpse off here, maybe? Oh, maybe he can. Sweet. Oh, I forgot I put that on him. I gotta remember to swap that off if his stress starts getting high. I have to remember to do that for sure. Might as well do this. I love the way he is when he has got his hands over his... He looks so cute, in a way, when he's on death's door. So like, no, don't hit me. Too bad, buddy. I'm going to hit you anyway. I shall hit you anyway, though not at the second. Ooh, nice.
Breakthrough.
I don't want her to be able to eat his corpse. I'd like to deal with it here first. There we go. And now the end of view.
An unexpected find.
Fortunately, we get lots more in materials than we do relics and baubles most of the time. Which is a bit frustrating at this point, since we are desperately in need of relics and baubles. And not really materials. Right. Okay. Take care of the corpse now, please. Which that trophy is actually very helpful in that regard. Ooh. That's a nasty one back there. Oh, I didn't even realize we had the champion carver dude here. I didn't even realize it was a champion dude. He hardly looks any different from the regular one. It's hard to tell them apart. Alright, let's see. Go for some healing, maybe. And maybe a good old stun. Nice. You know, honestly, with this setup, like, finish him would be kind of useful to have paired with uppercut, but yeah, because we would have the chance to use it in the same turn potentially before the stun wears off. So that would be kind of nice. any case, let's see. So you're about to go. Let's do this.
Bravo!
Right, time for a little judgment. Nice, got the stun. Oh, and also, yeah, with her being able to stun with judgment, finish him actually would get some extra value, so I wonder if it would be worth swapping something off for that. Maybe just, yeah, maybe swapping out Mark for death for finish him would actually be worth it. I think I'm gonna do that after this battle and give it a shot. But for now, let's see. Can't really finish anyone here, so I guess we will just guard to get the block. We don't really necessarily want to finish. Well, I guess the duelist can take care of the corpse there then, hopefully. Hopefully. Yes. Yeah, you know, I never realized, I haven't really played with Confessor Vesper before, but I'm actually finding that she's actually kind of a powerful unit. I think she in particular, she'd be really good as long as you're not relying, like if you're not using her not as the main healer. I think she'd actually be better. Because then I wouldn't have to take Divine, like if I didn't have to take Divine Grace, I feel like she would work really well as just like a strong support unit, but not like the main healer, maybe something of a secondary healer, if necessary. But yeah. So I might have to play around with her more in the future, because yeah, Judgment is actually pretty nice in this, yeah. And I do like how you kind of can very consistently get the convictions because of the turn-based nature, whereas like with the Seraph and the Chaplain, it's a little more inconsistent. But yeah, so it's kind of interesting for sure. Get a kill here.
A lesson taught is a lesson learned.
And probably a kill here then in a second. Oh, actually.
An inkling of potency.
Because honestly, Divine Grace just really isn't great in general, I feel like, as far as heals go. Because of the long cooldown, it just kind of kills it. But a lot of the other stuff in the Vessel's Kit is actually pretty nice. It's just using her as like the main healer that is oftentimes kind of meh, I feel like. Alright, another fight. She keep getting stressed by the start of the battles. Oh, nervous. Okay. Yeah. That's kind of racking up some annoying stress on her over there. Anyways, take out the goats first, I suppose. In that case, actually, maybe I should put the consecration on herself just to get the stress heal. Low rolled. I was hoping we get the kill there, but we low rolled it. Oh, is this the champion dude again? Yep, it is. Ah, rematch, huh? You want a rematch? I shall give it to you. Let's see. Don't want to give them a body to eat, so I'll just go for this one. Soften it up. Ooh. Stress is starting to build a bit here, unfortunately.
Let us hope to finish this quickly.
Want elimination against this guy, or just... yeah, we can elimination, maybe.
The fiend's strength
Save our
dwindles.
convictions for the next turn here. Oop, didn't mean to do that. See if we can get the stun. Nope. Not to this time. Not to this time indeed. Problem is I don't want to kill anyone because they're all going together and I don't want them to be able to eat. Oops. But we don't have quite enough people that can get stress healed for Raucous Revelry to really be worth it, so... I guess the goat's going last, so maybe soften him up a little bit more. I didn't realize how much health she just lost there, jeez. Okay, there we go. Now... so we'll do this. Oh, unfortunate. Okay, at least she didn't go for the eating the corpse. That's good. Pretty good for us. Raucous Revelry is a good idea right now. Might as well go for Judgment, I think. Almost. Almost with the kill. There we go.
The work continues.
Now, can we take you out with Howling End in one turn? It's a little dicey. I guess I'd rather go for the corpse kill here to be safe. Nice dodge up front. And let's get some stress off here. Let's see if we can get that stun. Nice. And to follow up here. Almost. Almost got him. Nice. Another stress heal out the door. Sweet.
In this world, wealth is worthless without purpose.
Alright, and then... guess we'll go to the unknown because we know that there's nothing bad going to the inn then. At least. Oh. So we lose a wheel. And we get another fight. At least means more resources, so that's nice. Oh, and let me, since he's getting a little bit more stressed out, let me just swap this in real quick.
All that matters is the flickering torch you bear. Your path
Oh, we keep getting lots of
lies
stun
through
resist
them,
things at
and
least,
so
so
they
maybe we
must
can keep
fall.
making use of that trinket here. Maybe even decide to use it on someone else here. Righty. Is it Nether? Oh my gosh, Tone of the Carver just will not leave us alone this region. Gosh, how many times do you want to die, dude? How many times do you want me to kill you? Apparently a lot. I would go for a kill, but once again, if I do, then we're gonna have to deal with some problems, which is annoying. That's the annoying thing about these guys. Well, you know what? Fuck it. If you want to eat him, eat him. And we'll kill you next.
Results are encouraging.
You won't be getting any health back at least, so you don't have to deal with that. Yeah, and I feel like they don't often eat the corpses like right away either, especially on like the first turn, so we might be okay leaving that there for just a second here. Seems like it's an okay idea. Okay, indeed. Nice. Oh, now she'll probably eat it. Nope, she still didn't. Interesting. Maybe just because we haven't gotten them down enough in health yet for them to really think about doing it. That's probably what it is. I'm stunned, so that's nice. And maybe we can get another stun right here. Yes. Excellent. Oh, I forgot. Shit, I forgot I was gonna swap out Mark for Death for Finish him. I have to remember to do that here after this one then. No hopes for you. Not today. These guys don't really generate a lot of positive tokens for me to take off the Vestal here, so I'll just throw this out.
A simple variable, easily resolved.
Bye. Oh, not quite. You got lucky. You get to eat a corpse before you die. Oh, but you're too stupid to do it. Okay. Oh, never mind then. No sweet taste of the corpse for you.
The work continues. An unexpected find.
Alrighty. Where I forget again, let me make this change. I think that will be pretty nice. And then our inventory's pretty full up. But I don't think... Oh, actually... Wait, why don't you have the sword anymore? When did that get unequipped? Take it back. Get back with you. Gosh, how many stun resist things do you think I need? Goodness. Goodness.
A hot meal and a sound sleep.
Oh wow, what in the
For
world?
the weary soul.
Gain Signal Flare Veterans, Protectorate, Dark Impulse, Relics, Silver Spoons, Brilliant Brew, Galvanizing Goblet, and Wooden Token. Interesting.
The kingdom clings tenuously
Ooh,
to
sweet.
order.
Fatigue kill 100%. Awesome. It's very helpful.
Our position is under threat.
Interesting. Does this one have veterans? Yes, so that one should theoretically be okay. Grey Rubber just needs to keep making her way over here.
Be mindful. Travel on foot is not
And we
without
are
risk.
going this way to go to the Tangle.
Mud and rain. Resignation and death.
Alright, and this one
land
needs to
is
go to
truly
veteran.
barren.
And we want this.
Each improvement, a new variable in the equation of your fate.
And don't know if we want to do anything else at the moment. I guess we could decrease the price of stuff. It's probably a good idea. We can also get additional food and that kind of stuff if we wanted to. Let's just go for reduced
Victory
price. I
cannot be
think.
achieved without investment and infrastructure.
Well, I could reduce the price even more if I went down this route. Might not be a terrible idea. Do I want to get a pet? I could go for a pet if I went down here.
Precious relics remind us of a time before the end.
This is basic pets, and then special pets is this one. Interesting. How much would it take to go down that far? 35? And then to be able to equip it, we'd have to go for another 20. Might be interesting to do that. Actually, no, it'd be more than 35. It'd be, because we gotta do this one first. But I mean, considering we're going into the end game here, it might be a good idea to go for whatever advantages we can get. So, I guess we could go down this
Short of
way.
against incursion. For tonight, at least.
And then if there's a pet we want, we can spend for that. Oh, well, we don't have enough baubles to get them, so never mind, that was kind of a waste. Oh well. Yeah, I forgot you actually have to pay for the pets in this mode. So yeah. Oh well. We do not have enough bubbles. I don't think there's any way to decrease the price enough to where that would be good, right? And double trinkets doesn't really matter because we don't have the baubles to take advantage of it. So yeah, I'll just deal with that. I could do this, reduced by 20%. I don't know if that would, how much that would actually help though. Would that be enough to let me buy one of these? No, I'm pretty sure not. Yeah, because I only have 25 bubbles. Almost certainly not. Okay. Well, we'll just hold on to the rest of the immaterials here then for now, and then What are we going to buy here? We got veteran flare signal, so that's kind of nice just to have on standby here. We do need to deal with some stiffs. Oh, how long is your thing for? For one more region. So we don't need to use this on you yet. Save one maybe, and maybe... Oh, you already have a buff going. Yes, you do. Yeah, the bounty hunter is the only one with enough, like, base to make it worth possibly using that one trinket, though, so... Probably just save those for now, maybe. Use this, though. And then bleed resist. Do you have a bleed resist going on? Oh, not you. You... No. Okay, let me put some bleed resist on you then. And how are our relationships looking? Anything particularly bad? Doesn't seem like it. Obviously we could use some boosts, but it's not the end of the world. Let me get rid of some of this stuff I don't really need. Make some space in the inventory. And then... Teak Hill might be nice to have, to hold on to. Do you want some food for everyone? We did just get our fatigue fully cleared though, so I don't really need to spend on that right this second. But yeah, it would be nice to get some more food. I don't know if it's really worth this. Like, I'm more into just going for the apples and cheese, maybe. You know, since we are going against the Witch's Familiar here, I just like to maybe do something about that. But let's play cards. Oh, nice. Mostly positive, so that's nice. And then... Yeah, since we are going to that battle, even though we don't have fatigue, I would like to just kind of have everyone munch down on some food, I think, just to be safe. And maybe... yeah, maybe Junia will throw this on you. No, actually... I assume that if we did that, like, extra turn thing, I assume the convictions, like, doesn't go with that, right? Like, turn start. Oh, yeah, that's a good question. I don't think she'd be able to get, like, extra convictions by doing that. That's an interesting idea, though. But I think we're good. It is kind of an interesting thought. Anyways, yeah, I don't think it works like that. I don't think you get, like, extra... Convictions would be interesting if you could. If that was like a way you could actually get extra convictions, that would actually make the vessel kind of busted here, but anyways, I don't think we need anything else here. Right, I swapped your trinket back, swapped your skill, which I think will be pretty nice to have around. And then I got you moving over there.
Find the metal to meet this day's demands.
And we are going to the Tingle, so we can go to the Creature Den and kill the Witch's Familiar, potentially, or die trying. But yes, I guess this is about everything. Oh, was there anything to spend those tokens on that was interesting? Because I think I have a few of those again. I really, wonder, can you resist this stun? Because if you can, then that kind of is a little more interesting, but I'm a little wary to use that, to be honest. And we didn't get anything else for that, so I guess I'll just hold off. Okay. Alright, that seems to be about everything for now, then. Yes, let us head out and see if we get any relationships. Nope, no relationships. Well, nothing is better than a negative, I guess.
War. Rewards only. Resignation.
Oh, and they're throwing us at it right away, it looks like. So, Interesting. And she got the combat item, right? Okay. Because I know that it has to be equipped to progress. Alright, I am actually going to be gone for just a second. I'll be back in just a minute. Alright, I'm back. Time to see what the Switch's Familiar is all about, and whether my party has any chance of handling it. I guess with that said... Let's see, what do I have for combat items? Obviously, she's got that. Laudanum's probably a good bet. Do we want the Glimmers of Hope? I don't know, is our flame gonna go down at all going into it? Yeah, I guess it is, so maybe we do want to torch up inside. Since we do get the extra restoration bonus from our Vestal if we have the flame at 100, so that might be worth doing here, I suppose. Surprised we don't get a specific thing here. I'm pretty sure I'm doing the right thing, right? Creature Den in the Tangle should be the right thing, I would think. I would hope, anyway. I mean, they said with spiders, and there's spiders here in a rain-soaked woods, so this should be it. And I've got the blade here. Whispers of rain-soaked woods, of bats, of toads, and of spiders. So it should be where we need to be, I would think. Anyway, let's see. This is actually a good opportunity to just go ahead and get rid of some of this dodge, I think. Stun through, fortunately. Stress heal at least, that's pretty nice. Let's see. So we'll give this a shot.
Measure out your violence and apply it judiciously.
Okay, get that torch back up, or flame, or whatever you want to call it. And then I think we want to get up some block on you, so let's do this. And we'll finish off the one in the back.
On to the next.
Let's get that restoration up now, I'm thinking. And no, it seems kind of like overkill there. Just do this, I guess. Nice. Oop. Another person with Tarantism. Oh well. We will. It's not too bad, at least. It's time for a little judgment. Nice. We can get a stun out here. So we can maybe recover for a second. There's the familiar, okay. Or maybe the familiar is not like a mini boss. Doesn't seem super like got not a lot of health there. Mother's Ward. Minus 100% damage taken. Complete resist, turn an ally behind. Guards. Huh. I guess maybe it is, yeah, because she can't be hurt at the moment. I'm guessing we need the blade to change that. Interesting.
Haste and carelessness. Hallmarks of the unprepared.
Let's get rid of the wards, right? Or not quite yet, I guess. Okay. Oh, it took one of them off, so we gotta wait through until then. Okay. Makes sense. Let me remove some of these dodges then. Fortunately, our mobilization is away, so we will have to deal with some position weirdness. But that's actually kind of one of the nice things about Finish Him too, I think. Having that on the Bounty Hunter now, because I think you can use that from third, so he at least has like an attack you can use from third. So that's kind of nice. Yeah, since you can use this from third. I guess you can use collect bounty from third too. Actually, but this way at least he can reach a bit further too, which is also nice. Let me stare you down. Oh, she completely ignored the taunt. That's annoying.
Measure out your violence, then apply it.
Well, she, he, I don't know the gender of the spider. I just assume it's a she. I just kind of think of it as a she since this is mother's familiar. I feel like it would be a female spider. I don't know. Especially because, you know, the female spiders are usually the ones that are worse, right? Like the Black Widows, the females, are like the ones that eat the males and all that crap. So it feels like it would be a female. Since all the witches are female and all that stuff. Kind of just fits with it all, I suppose. Get rid of that one. And let's just move forward this time, I think. Ah, come on, stop moving her forward. I need her to be able to heal him in a second. This is very annoying. That light is stuck in. Okay. And so now we can hit this stupid thing. And we can always throw this up from where we are. Nice. You shall die in the face of our respect for one another. Yeah. Gosh, really does not like my Vestal. I guess because my Vestal's wielding the blade, that kind of makes sense. She'd have a grudge there. These dodges are really annoying though. So I want to use my Helling End, but I don't want to waste it on a dodge. Right, then... Not so bad once we get the protection off of you, eh? And let me just move forward. Get rid of you.
A simple solution.
Quit it with that. It's very annoying. Very, very annoying. I'll keep stabbing you with the Witchbane. I gotta move back, because Illumination doesn't do anything for me here. Right. And put an end to this nonsense. That was actually surprisingly easy.
Abandoned or forgotten. It is ours now.
Take this horde to the stables and make it submit by salt or by sword. Huh. To the stables. I guess just back to the inn? Back to the inn then? Seemingly. Alrighty then. Does that mean there's gonna be like another boss enemy?
So that others may flee.
Oh no, I guess we'll have to see. I do not know. Just gonna make it through this region for the moment, I guess. And gosh, how many clarifying poultices could we create? Come on, there are other poultices we could make. Game, like, come on. Jeez. Right here then. Not quite. Oh. Was very rude of you. Very, very rude indeed. Ew. Don't stun my duelist. Ew. And then blight her crazy amount, man. Come on. Not a fan of that behavior. Alright. Flame up a bit, and then... Almost dead, not quite. I feel like I need to guard you for a second, maybe. That other dodge back here.
Haste and carelessness. Hallmarks of the unprepared.
You got one more turn, and you shall die.
The slow suffering begins.
Right, full conviction, so let's do this. Ooh, a kill. Didn't even need the stun. Cool.
Lethality writ large.
A deliberate and methodical appliance of harm.
Doesn't matter that you stunned my Hellion, you were going to die anyway. But first, let's see, I can get a little stress off here. And finish it. And Bounty Hunter shall end it. Good job, everyone.
We are the flame, burning brightly for all the world to see.
Alright, do we go for the road hazard with the fight? Guess we might as well, because we still do need more resources. Gosh, look at our 12 relics, that's freaking pitiful. Jeez. I need more relics, please. Please and thank you. Gosh, more spiders. I guess just every fight we have is gonna be spiders this region. Alrighty then. Can manage that. Wait, why are the... That's weird. Aren't usually the spitters in the back and the webbers in the front? Strange. Wait, you've still got the blade on, right? Didn't unequip it again, did it? Oh, it did. Shit. Shit. Or do we have that anymore? I'll have to check after this fight. It likes to unequip that all the time. You have to have it equipped to continue. I don't know if we need it right now or not. Anyways. So you going next? Yeah, I don't want to live. Do you have a turn? Would rather not. Let's get rid of this vulnerable here. Yeah, sure.
One less obstacle in our path.
Alrighty. Guess we might as well. Got our convictions up. So we'll give this a shot. Nope. Marking colony allies, what? What are you talking about? It's like they did the thing as if we were like stalling, but I'm not stalling right now. I don't know why that popped up. Weird. Weird indeed. Nasty little bugger giving me some stress on the way out.
Scavenge what you can, and be off once more.
Okay, do we still have the Witchblade? No, I guess we don't. Okay. I guess we're done with that for now. No longer have it as a combat item. Okay, so in which case she can put something else on. For now, I guess. You as well. Alrighty then. And Memories of a Dream. Is this the painting one?
Rummage through the shelves, laden with echoes.
Oh
of
yeah, it is a painting one.
Ideas.
Well, we get a quirk either way. Who do we want to go for? You have an empty slot. You have some overall decent stuff, so let's go for you. Contour, but also bad digestion. That's kind of annoying. Contour is nice, at least. Alright, let's see what the next step is going to be.
A hot meal and a sound sleep. Tonic for the weary soul.
Mother's familiar delivered. The pathetic thing is bound and dragged to the stables to muffle its tortured squeals. Gain tortured familiar +1. And thing twitches and squeals, revealing the Coven mother's hideout. Oh, okay. So actually a good thing we didn't end up going for the pet then. Because we have to use our pet slot again.
Find the metal to meet this day's demands.
Historic discovery or laboratory accident. A new draught is making its way through the ranks of the soldiery. One alchemist close to the project was willing to share that the energizing brew was far from intentional in its conception. Regrettably, we were deep in our cups when the initial batch was concocted. Any attempts to replicate the recipe have thus far failed. Well, heroes get speed on combat stern. That's pretty nice. And now we will have to see if these veterans can defend this inn. So let's do it. Fortunately, we do have a Virago in the mix, which is always rather nasty.
Make an impressive trained band.
Joke's on you, we got AoE up front here, so we're not going to be able to get away with too much on this occasion. No ups for you. How sad. Nice. Ooh, that crit though. I can either heal you or I can get this cauldron down. I think I'm gonna try to get the cauldron down. I'm gonna need to protect you for a second. Or I can get this heal in. Or... actually... yeah, let's get the heal in. They just love throwing the herbs in there right now. I mean, at least it's better than doing something else, I guess. to be fair.
A petty hindrance.
Still got 1 health, unfortunately. Oh, there it goes, though. Nice. Boss worked out well for us. Fortunately, now we have a mushroom to deal with, though. Ooh, nice. Alright, so now we just whack ya. And shoot ya. And whack you some more. Nice. And she's gonna burn to death. As soon as we slap her. Yeah, the veteran ones are actually pretty capable, surprisingly. So that is a relief for us right now, for sure. Ooh, the end beckons. Defeat the boss to save the kingdom. Interesting. Okay. So now we are onto the end boss. Which we have to defeat with this party, or else, yeah, if we don't defeat this party, we won't have enough people to actually, like, try again or anything, so. Yeah, but as long as we can get up there in time, maybe we can finish this run out. Maybe. Just maybe.
Judiciously.
And no, I'm not going to risk going to the underground. I've learned my lesson on that point. That is a last resort. Otherwise, yeah, we could, like, pop right up there. But no, we were going to head back. Head back this way. And in fact, we might... Actually, I wonder if we should keep going this way. So then we could swing around to the Weeping Pine on our way. So then we can do like fatigue healing potentially where we go. And then we can take care of that siege. So that's taken care of. So they've got veterans, so I guess they can kind of take care of themselves. I don't know. Do we want to go that way? Or do we want to go back the way we just came? Guess that's the question right now. I mean, we did just upgrade this one a decent bit, so with the provisioner, so it would be kind of nice to go back there. So actually, I guess we can go back this way. It's probably a good idea.
Trenches and tents.
And you're heading over there.
So
you can go help with that in, hopefully. But this will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, assuming we don't go back to Weeping Pine here at all. So we'll have to see how all of that fares.
The next stop
Do need to
leagues
do
away.
this.
Plan
Unfortunately,
accordingly.
there's no way to reduce the price any further, right? For the repairs, I don't think so. Fortunately not.
The plating is patched. The coach stands ready once
That's
more.
pretty much what all our baubles are going toward right now. Okay, and then this place is decent. Is there anything else I want to do? Oh, I need to be able to equip a pet. Oh, that's right. So I need to spend the money to be able to do that here. Unless one of the ends I'm going to is going to already let me do that. But I don't actually think so. Well, actually, the 4 points... Well, no, I guess we might as well just go ahead and do it now. Just to make sure that we are able to progress here.
Victory cannot be achieved without investment and infrastructure.
Oh, I can rename if I want. I don't... No, it's fine for it to be tortured familiar. I don't really want to rename it.
Conventional
Poor
fare.
thing. Well, poor thing, but
fairly
also
priced.
wretched thing, right? The wretched thing is probably the better way to say that. Anyways, let's give you some stun resist. Anyone else? Or I guess we'll just save the clarifying poultice for now, maybe. Relationship-wise, I think we're okay. So we have very low on relics right now. Well, we can get some food here, though. That's pretty nice. Okay. What's this do? Yeah, I think we're just gonna chill on food and stuff for now, because we're about to be heading right back to our provisioner
What fresh
inn
provocation
that we
will
was
the
setting
day
up
bring?
there, so we can kind of buy a lot more stuff there. So I'll just hold on to all my few, I guess I should say, my few relics that I have right now. And yeah, that's pretty much it then. I don't think we really need to do anything else. Maybe I'll feed you some... Oh. Well, bad digestion fucked it over anyways. At least it was only a slime mold that she did that on, though. That's nice. Okay. Time to rest. Some relationships. A little more
Tried
respect for
and
us.
tested. A bond to be
Same.
counted on.
And some more respect. This is a very respectful party. Lots and lots of respect. Interesting.
War rewards only resignation.
Alright. Well, where do we want to go then? Don't know if I don't think I really care about faceless facsimile, so what is the best route? Honestly, I feel like I like the idea of going to the left, get that safe route. Yeah, since we have such few resources, I'd like to just, like, avoid hitting obstacles as much as possible. And maybe try to go for some fights for some rough relics if possible as well. That's about it.
Let us hope their desperation can be eased.
Remember not take my torch on, especially because I don't have any glimmers of hope at the moment. So, I guess we'll just do this. Alrighty then. Then which way? We do go to the faceless facsimile that we know that that's a safe route, which would be kind of nice. Then again, I could go to and get a couple fights, which would be nice for the resources, so I think we're gonna go for that.
Think carefully. Today's oversight is tomorrow's.
Yeah, then we get a row battle too, which means more resources, which is awesome. Alright, let's see. I'm getting a little bit of stress buildup there. Hopefully we'll get some bleed resist here. I guess in the meantime, I can do this to help out. Oh, and you got a crit too. Where'd you get that crit from? Not sure where that came from, but Oh, that's from the consecration, right? I literally just put that on. I forgot that we have it where we can do crit and the might now. Okay, that makes sense. Actually, I probably should have hit into this so I could see if I could get a bleed resist for some stress relief. I'll have to do that next time here. Righty then. I would have Howling ended on the barrier thing, but I kind of want to maybe save hitting at that for some stress relief for my bounty hunter for a second, so hold off on that. Actually, you know what? Let's get rid of the guards. Actually, only gets rid of one guard. Never mind. Oh yeah, because it goes through. Okay, so it just goes through. So you can't actually get rid of the guard with that. That's like the one positive token it doesn't fully work against. Alrighty then. You know what? In that case, I'll just take a swing at it. So we can still swing at it here as well. Oh, we took the bleed, unfortunately, instead of resisting. Well. Crits kind of help make up for it, at least in terms of stress relief. Ooh, nice crit. Nice stun. Okay, now finish him. We need a heal on a bounty hunter, please. Ooh. Alright, moving on.
The past is gone. Let it die.
Ooh, stimulants. Fatigue healing, nice. Let's actually slap those on someone real fast here, I'm thinking. Actually, do we have fatigue? Yeah, I guess we do. Yeah, we do have a little fatigue we could be taking off. What are you guys using? Take that off and put some stimulants on. Let's do this. At least everyone's in agreement on fighting. Very nice. Fortunately, we do have a drummer, but at least no champions. And at least he doesn't set up a guard with his pods, so it's a little easier to take him out. Weaken on you would be very nice. And then... very nice. Iron Swan there in the back. Joke's on you, I'm already taunted. I'm already taunting you. You played right into my hands. Right, now... This Divine Comfort seems like a nice idea. Mainly for our poor bounty hunter here, getting knocked about. And let's see. Let's see if we can finish off this guy so we can't be reviving anyone. Nice. And finish off the drama. Alright, and one remains. Pretty big guy, to be sure, but only one now. Oh, and let me see. Fatigue. Let's go ahead and heal your fatigue a little bit here. And we got the stun. Excellent. Excellent indeed. Ooh, nice. Oh, lots of armor breaking going around. And we've got the execution on finish him. Sweet.
Cut down these nightmares and blaze the trail to your redemption.
Okay, time for another fight. At this point, we're just traveling, just on our way to fight the witch leader and see if we win or we die. Let's see. At least we haven't been having too many disagreements between everyone. That's kind of nice. Ew, it's this bastard. I hate this dude. Start working on him here. And let's get a little stress up you. Right, so I'm gonna have to guard that next turn. Ooh, I'm gonna have to heal that next turn too. Poor bounty hunter. Everyone decided to go for him. He didn't even have a taunt up. Let's get your fatigue off. And then go for a nice heal. Nope, not quite a kill there in the back, fortunately. Let's see, instead of a guard, it might be better just to kill you. Probably, yeah.
Let us hope to finish this quickly.
Just hope they don't gang up on the same person here. Okay, good. It's a little dicey there for a second. Let's get some healing up. And see if we can't get a stun.
A righteous action.
And maybe some dodge. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, at least her restoration is better, but oh, is he... okay. He cannot be losing anyone. We only have one possible replacement left. And she's a little busy going off to help a siege right now, so we kinda need you guys to chill out. Let's do this. Fortunately, don't have the heal up, but at least her restoration is more, so she'll... Oh, is it gonna... It's not gonna possibly death door her, though, is it? The fact that the restoration is higher, does it apply after? How does that work? Shit. If we lose this duelist here, I'm gonna be so fucking pissed. If we lose her to this bullshit. Oh my god. Okay, no, shh. Okay. Good. Good. Sketty for a second there. A little bit sketty. Jeez, and he went for it too, didn't you, you bastard? Of course you went for it. Gosh, so I hate the tangle. It's so easy. Shit like this to start happening. It's a little heal, unfortunately, but it's what I got for now. It's what I've got. Fortunately, she did get extra fatigue for hitting Death's Door there, which really sucks.
Sweet reprieve. Until the next test is put before you.
Yeah. Just take it in case we meet a hoarder. I don't know. Hoarders don't seem to pop up often at all. We still have quite a few regions to go through to get to the leader, so who knows? Who knows indeed.
A hot meal and a sound sleep. Tonic for the weary soul.
Yeah, at least we don't use any melee skill. Actually, no, wait, no, that is... Oh, wait, that is Boudica, never mind. For some reason I was thinking that was the Vestal. No, that is the Harheli, and that actually is kind of sucky, game losing that crit on that. Oh well.
Destruction threatens us once more.
Right, that one is veteran, so hopefully it'll be okay, and hopefully we'll be able to finish this up soon enough anyway, so maybe it won't matter if we're lucky. Yes, let's head back this way, you head over there, and then you'll be able to chill there for a second. While you wait for that to commence. Alright. We have just enough time here, I think, to get up there. Let's see. Could cure our Tarantism if we wanted to. I don't think it's a waste of our resources right now, though, for sure. Some provision or stuff might not be a terrible idea, though. Do we need any repairs?
Your
No.
coach
Okay.
must be maintained
Good.
if it is to carry you where you must go.
Good. Using the cost would be nice, even further here,
And swords.
so we can get as much as we can.
How wars are won.
We could reduce the trinket and
Conventional
stagecoach
fare,
item prices if we wanted to, but I
fairly
don't think
priced.
it's really... Especially because we gotta save our baubles right now for stagecoach repairs anyway. Grab these whenever we
A
can,
bit of
though.
comfort on the road to
Ooh, some
damnation.
stimulants. How is our relationships? I think we're good, but obviously it'd be some bumps would be nice, but not super necessary. Okay, sounds good. You still got that for a while. You still have clarifying poultice going on? Yeah, for one more region. Okay. Burn resist might be nice on you for a while. Throw that on you. And then We would like the fatigue
Something to ease the
heal.
rigors of the road.
Stimulants would definitely be useful. Fatigue healing. Whiskey bottle could be nice, possibly. Let's see, who has the most fatigue? Sahar really needs it, okay. Oh, she just got necrophobic from that. Okay, then. And what else can we do? We definitely want food as well, and we kind of want to stock up while we can get it while the price is lower as well. Yeah, let's stock up on bread, I think. And then... who is resolute? You are, okay, so I could get stress off on them. Possibly, that might be a decent idea. Or we could go for something else. Or just save our money. I think I want to go for this, though. Oop, not that.
Practice. Improve.
Okay, that's nice. I think maybe we just save the rest of our money, maybe now? Yeah. Okay. And then, as far as food, where are we going? We are going
What
to...
fresh provocation will the day
Botor.
bring?
Yeah, we don't have any disease thing. We don't have any money left for that anyway, even if we did. I think if we want to give anyone food, or if we want to just ride it out. I think Sahara's health is just kind of low. It just kind of scares me a little bit. I'm gonna give that to you. Oh, shit. Her dad digestion keeps fucking us over. Come on. Oh. She can't eat again either. That sucks. We'll just have to focus on guarding her a bit, maybe, then. Wait, why am I over encumbered? How did that even happen? Wait, how did that happen? I'm not really sure how that even has happened, but okay. What do you want to take? I guess the stimulants. And just get rid of some of these shitty trinkets we don't need. Space. I'm hoping we hit the hoarder so we can sell some stuff. That would be lovely. Very, very lovely. I guess that's it for now, though. Okay. Yep, I think that's all we need. Alright. That's all we were gonna do, right? Yeah. Okay, to the footer. Gosh, this party is just
Tried
full
and
of respect.
tested. A bond to be counted on.
Full up on respect.
The rancid crop grows unchecked and abhorrent.
Alright, then, let's see. Definitely not going for that Shambler's Ultra Cheese. Guess we'll go to the left, avoid the hazard, and then probably take the resistance encounter here.
Safe passage along this stretch. A welcome reprieve.
He struggles to decide what is real.
Ooh, nice. We finally got
holding back
another
fits
hoarder.
of laughter
I can
and tears.
sell some stuff too now. A lot of trinkets I'd be good with selling right now. In fact, a lot of these I'm kind of okay with selling, I think. really help our bobble situation here for sure. Might save the blight resist just in case. The move resist. Maybe just in case I get something to go with it. And maybe save these just in case again, but you know, we got a lot of stuff there, so that's pretty nice. And actually, is there anything I want to buy from you? Can heal on resist. That's kind of nice, but I don't know if I could just really slot it in anywhere. Burn resist, speed. Yeah, I don't really use any move resistance stuff on you, and combo's not very consistent for this party, so yeah, nothing really great there in the indelible options here for us. Yeah. Yeah, nothing really great, honestly. Fortunately, I mean, the Fate's Foreteller is kind of nice, but I just don't know what I would get rid of for it, you know? Because we kind of need the Icon of the Light here for the stress heal, I feel like. It's just kind of really nice to have. The extra healing is really nice. The dual crit setup has been pretty nice. Like, everything we have is kind of nice as it is, for the most part. The only thing I kind of would be okay with swapping out would be, like, the armor key, maybe, or something, but there's nothing that really is better here for that, I feel like. Because I feel like, you know, we're not resisting often enough for the heal to really be that worthwhile. You'd kind of have to pair it with some resist to really give it an oomph. So, yeah, not really super interested in that, I don't think. How many of those tokens do I have? Only one left, so I'll save it. Yeah, I think I'm good. But thank you for buying all my shit. It really helped me in the bauble department. A little bit in the relic department.
Your collection can wait. Press onward.
I guess we'll go for the resistance encounter for the resources once again. No warlord, please. No warlord. I already did that this playthrough. Okay, thank you. I already did that this run. So please, none of that nonsense. Fatigue. Let's start dealing with that here.
There is comfort in company.
Wait, why are you doing such little damage? Just because it's got... I guess that's just how little damage you do with this without the combo. I guess we'll just guard. Nice dodge. Set up some healing, I guess. Nothing else really worth doing right now, I don't think. I can, like, kill you, so maybe go for the stun. Nice. job, Sahar. Very nice job. Indeed. Get that crit there.
Stupendous.
Ooh, so close. What will get it now? Oh, let me do this fatigue healer real quick, though.
Straightforward and effective.
Alrighty, I guess I'll take those. Sure. I'll need to throw something on Boudica here. Guess this in case our heal is on cooldown, that could be useful. So we need to make it to the leader's lair in one piece here.
Pity a soul so twisted by despair.
No, I'll just take the relationship hit. I need the resources, and I don't want to give up any relics or take stress, so this is the way, I guess. Oh, and we actually have a champion goat. Interesting. I don't know if I've actually fought the champion goat before. Well, we bottom rolled that one hard, fortunately. Unfortunately. King of all. I don't think I have seen him before. Does his move show up here? Yeah, I don't think I've seen him before, actually. Interesting. Interesting. Very, very interesting. No tokens to remove, so we'll just throw up Divine Comfort. I don't necessarily want to kill one of them now because they're gonna eat it, so we'll go for the stun instead. Ooh, gosh. Nervous is stressing her the hell out right now. That's really annoying. Very, very annoying. Fortunately, we didn't roll any hopeful relationships. Actually, would be more desirable than the respectful right now, given our stressing situation. When normally, like, I'm hoping for respectful over hopeful, but this is actually an interesting exception to that. Do well. Let's see. Oh, I don't want to let him... Shit. He's gonna be able to eat that corpse. Or actually, oh wait, no. We do have a turn before then, okay. Gosh, our stress though. I really want to Ruckus Revelry, but I kind of gotta get that guy out in the back here. So, let me do that. And then...
Messy, but effective.
Gosh, nervous. 10% is really going off right now. Very, very annoying. Jeez, take a stress heal, man. Take a stress heal. Better kill you. I'd like to get a Marcus robbery in, but she would just end up eating a corpse, and it ended up being a whole thing here, so let's just put an end to it and be done with it. Alright. And we get another fight, which works, I suppose. Come on, guys. Oh. The resource is worth the loss in relationship. Probably not. So we'll just do this. Sure. Might as well save the relationship at least. If we went in, who knows, maybe we end up with disease or something, and this way we avoid that as well. Alright.
The inn stands sturdier than it once was. But will it be
Ugh,
enough?
that vulnerable sucks. Ew, peasant militia are in really bad shape. Luckily, we're not fighting any sieges today, right? Yeah, not today. Okay. That's really good, yeah, because otherwise that would totally destroy this potential in this fight, so yeah. Anyways, the sieges are starting to pile up over here, though. But we're not too far away from where we need to be. Just a few more nodes.
Another nameless city.
Yeah, Robert can keep chilling over there.
Another inferno of mutilation and madness.
Mike keeps wanting to tip over. No, thank you. Okay. Do need to do
Planning and
this.
mindfulness.
At least we have a bunch of
As
baubles
vital to
now.
survival as sharpened steel.
What do we even have on our stagecoach right now anyway? The reduced flame drain, which has been helping a lot. The scouting, which has been helping a lot. Walter says, yeah, I'm pretty happy with what I've had in stagecoach, I
Conventional
think.
fare, but fairly
Anything, yeah, maybe if I got any trinkets that would be worthwhile for the bubbles. Otherwise, it would be nice to get the fatigue healing, but not here. I can't do it here. Let's see. What do I have? Well, could get additional food, but I think we will be okay in that regard. Let's see. Okay, you still have soothing poultice on you, so we don't need to do that. Do you still have clarifying poultice? Yes, for one region. You, I think, lost it, so we're gonna put one on you, I guess, for the sake of it. Oh gosh, the fatigue is getting a little rough on some of these guys. So where are we gonna be going? We're gonna be going to a camp,
obstacles
and then a camp.
and new opportunities.
So we aren't gonna get another opportunity for an inn after this, so whatever we're gonna get it now. Okay. That is the important thing to consider. Okay, so we need to stock up then, I guess, is basically the reality. Stock ourselves up. Anything else I can use these tokens on? Just that. Relationship-wise, we're doing all right, so I guess do anything here. I would like to go for the fatigue healing. Is there any fatigue healing that showed up in here? Yes, the invigorating intoxicant. So we kind of need to take that. And then bread. And that's all we can do in that regard. Mastery, I don't think we have anything else really to do with that. So we have... So we're going through the sprawl and then the tundra. Okay. So we need to make whatever food we have last, though, because we don't know that we're going to be able to get any more. Who has the most fatigue? It's Vestal, so... Get that fatigue off of you. And then we're going to need to use these stimulants here. Get some more fatigue off. We could take another day. I promise it would take another 2 days because we'd have to go over to the Weeping Pine and then back to like clear our fatigue. It might, which might be worth it since, like I said, we only have like basically the one shot at the boss, but also that's going to take more time. That leads to more sieges, which could lead to more inns potentially collapsing because I don't know if the Watchful Crow is going to be able to work out because it just has partisans and then the Grave Robber. So I don't know if that's going to like be enough. We'll have to see. But yeah, I'm a little worried about that one though. But yeah, we'll have to see. But we could stop by because it costs the baubles, so we would have enough to like be able to clear all our fatigue. And like, oh, and we could clean up maybe somewhat quirk-wise too, maybe, possibly. I don't know, that would be kind of nice, maybe. I don't know. But I think, does anyone really need food going into the sprawl here? Possibly just Sahar, because her health is just so damn low to begin with, so let's just do this. Alright, it doesn't help a lot, but it does help a little bit, maybe. And I want to try to save most of this for that. Right before we go in there, I suppose. Oh, do we have... We don't have any money for anything for stress healing, so we're just gonna have to deal with the stress we have at the moment, I suppose. And just hopefully get a chance to stress heal in some battles here along the way. But yeah, River, we're seeing where she is. We're committed to our path. Okay. Guess that's it. Journey onward. Yeah, we'll have to see if I feel like it's worth taking the time to jump over the Weeping Pine and back or not.
Behold.
Because the thing is, we're gonna gain more fatigue anyway, just like on the way there, and then we clear, but then on the way back we end up getting more fatigue anyway. So I don't know if it's really worth taking that detour or not. Well, we could go to the Hoarder again. Ooh, that might actually be worth it with all the baubles we have. Actually, yeah. Although we do have to consider. Yeah, if we're going to camp and camp, so we don't have another chance to repair, so we do have to be careful with our stagecoach because we're not going to be able to repair it again. So I am a little weary of these like hazards, but at the same time, it would be nice to be able to possibly see if we can get any better trinkets. Or anything, yeah, anything that might help us. Give us, since we have all these baubles now, not a whole lot else to do with them necessarily. Oh, gosh. Lagged for a second. Alright, we need to get some of this stress down. Okay, and then let's see. Ooh, nice.
A promising development.
Now we can get rid of all these positives here. Well, most of them anyway. And punch him back. Take out you in the back.
A simple variable, easily resolved.
Excellent work.
Oh, wow. A lot of damage. Okay. Then... oh, missed it. Alright.
Sweet reprieve. Until the next test is put before you.
Well, the next test is a shop. And seeing what we can buy. Actually, you could take one of those laudanums to fill up your stack here. Might as well. Alright, anything I want to sell to you? Probably this. So I could use some more relics. Oh, actually, never mind. I forgot. We don't actually need relics because we're not going to go to an inn again. Whoops. Oh well. Oh well. We'll be fine. And it's pretty much good there unless there's something I actually want to get that I need to sell something for. Okay. That thing again, which once again I don't think is really that good for me. Meh. No, we're not using it if it bleeds. Yeah, nothing really of interest to me, I don't think. Okay then. Well, just figured I'd take a quick look, but yeah, not really. Oh man, if I could get the, oh, but yeah, I could use, oh that's right, so maybe I could use that. Would be useful. Could sell the bandages. Because that would be really nice to have. Yes, sell the bandages and we'll get the roast pig. That would be really nice to have. Okay, and then let's mount it, I think. Okay. Key for the roast pig. So go hurt our wheels and then go see what these people want. Food would be nice, and we are gonna get that roast pig already, so yeah, let's do that, I think. It's shitty food, but means we can eat a little bit more maybe before going into the next region here. Oh, I forgot to use the stimulants, didn't I? Or not the stimulants, the invigorating intoxicant. I forgot to use that for fatigue healing. I gotta remember to do that the next time we have a fight. So I can get those out there so he can hold something better going into the boss fight. Oh gosh, we get a bunch of quirks. Ew. Gross. And gross. Okay.
A new dawn. A new
Let's see.
disaster.
Okay, nice. We get full scouting. That's pretty nice. Another
A
siege.
raiding party has struck.
I feel like that one just fought off a siege not that long ago. No, already has got another one. Well, okay then. Well, this is all starting to come to a head. But at least we have good defenses up in most of these places. How is our fatigue? I'm really wondering if it would be worth popping over here or not. The thing is, we would have to fight that siege off then too. And then come back. I don't know. So we do have those baubles, so we could pop over there and heal up our fatigue all the way. But like I said, then we're gonna get more fatigue anyway going back.
New opportunities.
That's the problem, is we're gonna get more fatigue going back anyway, so I feel like we might as well just keep going. I just don't think it's worth the time, because we have to, like, go there and then double back, so it's, like, 2. If it was, like, some way we could go there and not, like, double back, obviously it'd be nice, but since I'd have to go there and then double back, it just feels kind of shitty, honestly. I think we're just gonna plod onward here
Snow, biting winds,
and work with what we
and
have.
lurking in the furor.
We do need to get rid of some of the stress, for reals. Alright, and then do you have the dress thing? Something going on? No. Put that back onto you then. Fortunately, you became squeamish, so we can't use some stuff on you, which is really annoying. Like, I'd like to use the bleed thing on you to go with your... we can give you this, at least. And do you have self-soothing poultice? Yeah, for one region, okay. And then we can give you the bleed resist, I guess. And we can see, does anyone want... Who has the worst relationships? Ahar and Boudica. Okay, we'll give that a shot then. Nice. Okay, and now, let's see, we can afford to feed some food. I guess this would make sense to do early so we can have a chance of getting the fatigue heal, so whoever has the worst fatigue, we'll do this on you. And then we can afford to feed some slime mold up front. And then that will be good. Yeah, Grave Robber just chills there, and we're going up here. Okay. To the tundra. More respect. This group has nothing but respect. No hope, and no love, just respect. Just respect, and that is it. Alrighty then. Fair enough, I suppose. Okay, which route shall we take? Like I said, we gotta make the stagecoach last, so we need to avoid hazards. Because when we go to the boss, I don't know if we just go straight to that boss, right? I don't know if we have to go through like a little region thing or how that works. I forget. But yeah, we do need to kind of avoid some stuff. So what is our best bet? I feel like if we go to the right... Yeah, going to the right, and then we take one of the hazards. Then we don't have to take any others.
This world's cruelty, just a little.
Maybe we can get our stress down a little bit in here. We play our cards right. Okay, then, let's get some healing up, maybe. Oh, we need to remember to use this. We need to heal off the most you. See, nice, got the altar down. Take heal on the back. Oh, just Mr. Deacon. Oh, the stress is mounting there, though. Getting some unlucky rolls with that nautical compass. Didn't get the debuff, so at least we got the stun. That's pretty nice. Means we can get some more there, but first of all, this. You know, he's taking less damage from melee right now, which is rather annoying. The respect. It is everywhere. It is coming for you, Mr. Deacon. It shall destroy you. R-E-S-P-C-T, bitch. Yes.
The unpleasant in the extreme. This work is noble and necessary.
Alright, what do you guys want? Ooh, that would be nice, just for safety's sake. Yes, I think I shall. Get some of our bonuses back, maybe too. Then we gotta choose. I'm not with the healing. Don't think I really care about the thing in the corner, but I also don't necessarily care about the resistance encounter right now. I guess, yeah. Let's look into the academic study.
Is it not?
The abomination-like thing. No, we actually have the abomination, so it's kind of interesting. Anyways, quirk or trinket? I don't think the trinkets are really any good for this that I remember. As far as I recall, what are your current quirks? Yeah, we could do something better. Go for it. Oh shit, coward. Oh god, that's a terrible one for her because she needs to be in rank 1 all the time, and now she has a chance, significant chance of getting shoved back whenever every turn. That's gonna suck. Ugh, that might really fuck us over here. Shit. The extra damage is nice though, but yeah, I'm a little worried about that coward now. Shit.
Chaos must be met with unwavering resolve.
Watch her immediately, like, go to the back here. Is it just a combat start or is it turn star? Yeah, it's turn star, which really sucks. Really, like, freaking sucks. Here, take this and please don't be a coward. I know that's like your whole story lore thing, actually, is you kind of being a coward, but it's part of you is overcoming it, right? It's kind of what you're trying to do now. So let us work on overcoming that, please.
Excellent work.
Shouldn't miss there. I'm blinded and not worth doing the howling end with the blind on, I suppose.
Stumbling and stupefied.
Hopefully maybe the coward will roll off if we're lucky. Though, yeah, but probably the way it works, probably the oldest stuff rolls off first, right? So probably can't get that lucky on that, unfortunately.
On to the next. Agony by accumulation.
Let's go for a stun. Nice. Stress. They're actually exactly the same, I guess. Same crit and same damage.
We are the flame, burning brightly for all the world to see.
Right, one more fight, and then on into the unknown. Well, into a siege first, but then the unknown, I suppose. I really don't want to take any stress. I guess this doesn't really hurt us right now. Okay, good. Everyone's being pretty chill. Nice.
A trek into the wild country.
Ooh, calming instant scavenge. That is actually really nice. Okay, don't think that really matters for us, right? Actually, do we fight through this, or how does that work? Because I forget. I forget from last time. It's been so long since I did that beast run. Well, first things first, we have to deal with this. Partisans, not veterans, so even though the Grave Rober's here, I don't know if that'll be enough. But we can't afford to lose one more in, at least, so...
The bulwark of our defense.
This might be the end we lose. Might just be how it goes. Nice crit start. Alright, just go ahead and protect our grave robber. She's the one that really matters here. We gotta keep her alive as much as we can. Let's try and get the herb effect off. Nice. Even with the weaken, that's not bad. Oh, let me put up some defense, I think, for now. Heal you up. Almost. Almost. Okay, nice. Now we gotta figure out which one to go for. Who to go for? Probably this one for now. Virgo is death armor, so she's a little more annoying to get through. And I need you to put up more block. Go ahead and defend her. Nice. Now we need to try and get that corpse down, though. Or it becomes the mushroom. Okay, heal him up. And then you hit this. Yes, nice. Good roll there. Ooh. Fortunate. Fortunately, we're weakened right now, so it kind of sucks. Nice. Got the armor break.
What is it, then, that gazes back so intently from the abyss? Relief comes rarely in these times. Savor it.
Okay, Brago down.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
Nothing else you can do but take her out, I guess.
Another impediment, cleared with impunity.
Okay, you did? Not quite. Okay. But we'll correct that. Nice. Okay. Thankfully, the grave robbers help. Good there, and RNG was kind to us.
Will the day bring?
Okay. Now, if you could head over to help another inn, that might be a good idea. That might not be a terrible idea. Does this one have, yeah, veterans? Veterans, I care more about this inn, obviously, but, I mean, at this point, doesn't necessarily really matter, but I guess, I don't really want to incur fatigue on her, necessarily, though. I guess just move this way, toward this inn, maybe, to help out, and I mean, if need be, yeah, if something happens and we end up, like, having an opportunity to retreat and, like, need to, like, replace a member, maybe if she's close by, that would be good. I mean, I doubt we're gonna get the chance there, but, you know.
Trenches and tents. The front lines.
Oh, no, don't west yet. I still need to finish my preparations, but, yeah, okay. You finished that stuff, right? So we can give you something else. That might be pretty useful. And then the heals, laudanum's probably good. I guess we'll go with that. And then calming incense be very helpful here. Alright, and then what do you have on? You need the flame one. And then everyone can eat some bread. Hooray. Bread for everybody. Alright, and it's all led up to this. Hopefully we can defeat whatever the witch leader is, whatever her gimmick is. Hopefully we are in a good position to fight it. Oh, we actually got a little bit of hope. A little bit of hope amongst the respect. That'll be helpful for sure. And helping to manage our stress, because I imagine whatever fight this is will be very stressful, because boss fights in Darkest Dungeon usually are. especially like a super final boss like this.
War. Rewards.
You just have to go through banded woodlands and then to the loom. Interesting. Well, let's get going. Time to kill some more witches. Not quite enough damage. Would this do enough to get down the herb, or should I just do... You know, let's do that. Bring it up here. Oh, I forgot that it doesn't end her turn. Oh yeah, so it just goes on cooldown. I keep forgetting that doesn't end her turn. She can use that and then do something else. So I actually should be using that more, to be honest. Oh well. Almost. Got it in one turn. Almost. Okay, get rid of your stealth. Yes. No stealth and crits for you. Not today. Not ever again. Knock it back, maybe? Oh shit, I was hoping that would... Shit, I was hoping that'd be enough to kill it and knock it back to where it would explode on more people or something. But I forgot it's a knockback all the way thing. Oh well. You will. Let's see. So let's do this. And get rid of the cauldron.
Early results are encouraging.
Nice.
An opportunity squandered.
Fortunately, they're all gonna get through the stun before I can have a chance to use Finish Him. So well. We will deal. Right, let me go for a feint here.
Straightforward and effective.
Unfortunately, I cannot hit you. It's very annoying. Oh well. I can eliminate you. And then hit you.
Malaise, measured and steady.
Alright then. Goodbye.
Though unpleasant in the extreme, this work is noble and necessary.
Time to see what this place has in store for us. Some more normal witches, okay. I can handle this. We've seen that attack from her yet. Maybe like once. It's been a while. Right.
A breakthrough.
Focusing down my bounty hunter there. To deal with that here in just a second. Ooh. Definitely so.
Relief comes rarely in these times.
Savor it.
Ooh, nice.
Early results.
Very nice.
Collaboration confers advantage.
Fortunate on that blind. Ooh. Didn't get the stun there though, unfortunately. Well, I don't think we had enough convictions to actually... That's what it was. Not enough conviction built up. Unfortunately, I cannot reach you. Alright. Guess I might as well do this for a stress heal. And then finish it off. Ooh, nice stress heal from that. Nope, and we're at the point where loot doesn't matter because it's the end game, baby. No retreat probably at this point either. I actually kind of forgot retreat was even a thing. I wonder if I could have retreated from that general fight a while ago. Or do layers not have retreat? I can't remember the rules. But now it's time for the boss. Well, she's got another spider here. Mother Spitter. Mother of Threads. Double-headed monstrosity. Interesting. Wonder what your mechanics shall be. I'm about to find out, I guess. She Who Weaves enables burn and negative of token effects on skills. Interesting. Ally behind on an attack, next attack, copy one positive token. Interesting. Well, I guess we might as well get some stuff going on here. Nice 55 hit. Okay, burns. Ooh. Now hot with that damage, huh?
A small foundation of trust.
Let's see. Let's go ahead and strip that dodge here, maybe. Start to, anyway. Ooh. Too bad I don't have Mantra on right now. This might actually be a fight where it would be good, it seems like. But anyways, just got pretty high stun resist. I think I'll just guard here. For now, anyway. Fortunately, we got the days on. Got that vulnerable. Let me put up some dodge. Ooh. Let's see.
Well done.
A lot of turns. Oh shit, she might die.
Test of all.
We might just lose our healer right here. Ugh, I don't think I have any way to do anything about that, fortunately. Try for a stun here, or do I go for the stare down? Not for the stun. Nope.
Haste and
I
carelessness.
think she's gonna... Okay. We got lucky.
The unprepared.
We got very lucky there. I think we need to put up... contrive for a judgment. I think we'll put up Divine Comfort here. Get that rolling. What's she doing now? Increases damage, enables pull knockback effects. Ooh. That's gonna be a bit nasty here, isn't it? Oh, did she kill the... Oh, we can't get any healing received now until we defeat that now too, so we better defeat that thing. Okay, at least he got a hit through there. It's kind of important. Go ahead and reduce your stress a little bit. Can't hit the back here, unfortunately, so we'll just do this. Need to get rid of the no healing. Ugh, so close. And you can't hit it, that really freaking sucks. Yeah, I don't have any way of hitting it. See if I can weaken her, maybe. Ooh. Unless we can get that no healing off, this is gonna be pretty bad. I need to get rid of that mushroom. Because I can't do any healing right now. Oh, shit. Get rid of the mushroom. We're burning through our health pretty fast, at least. Put up a block, so hopefully maybe we don't go down Death's Door again. Let's try something. Jeez. Those AoEs are brutal. And she's getting healing herself, which is pretty brutal as well. Definitely glad I have Divine Comfort, though. That's helping a lot here. Pop you off Death's Door.
Exculpation need not be a lonely one.
And then I can heal someone, or I can do something else. Okay, I need to heal someone. Who to heal? You're being guarded, but she does do a lot of AoE. I kind of need my healer to live right now, I think. Keep the stress down, please. Damage, or do we go for the dodge? She does a lot of AoE, so I feel like meditation might not be terrible to get up the riposte. And the dodge. Okay. Just barely off Death's Door there. We can try for a stun. Didn't get it, but worth a shot, I guess. Ooh, shit. Got her down pretty far in health. I just gotta finish her. What's the problem? Oh, I don't want to use my crit on that. I can heal with this and get down everyone's stress, or I can go for Howling End for a 30. We need to get the stress down right now, maybe. And And she brought a spider again. Okay, so now she's going back to that
Unsteady stances.
moveset. Okay,
Exhaustion takes hold.
interesting. What do we do? Like, I need you to do some more damage for me, please. Yeah, let's do this. Okay, she's down to like her last little section there. See if we can weaken her, maybe. Ugh. Dots are what I'm really scared of right now. Ooh. Oh, goodness. I don't think Gordon's gonna be surviving this, honestly. I have serious doubts about it. But we will throw up another Divine Comfort, because I think that's very good here. Yeah, I feel like Gordon's probably gonna die here. Ooh, resolute. Good for you, Gordon. Yes, prove yourself worthy to stand among the Wonder Woman who survived so much shit just as a group of 3. Prove yourself worthy, yes. Surprised she hasn't been applying horror. That's one thing I'm actually a little surprised she hasn't been doing. But anyways, let's see. Don't want to get rid of that necessarily. Let's just throw up more riposte. Good call. We kept our dodge. Ooh. Or that dodge at least. Ooh, my healer though is kind of fucked up. I almost wonder if it's this will bend you real quick. And I think it's time for a Howling End. Almost down. Almost there. Almost. That, or do we go for the Judgment? We're blinded, so let's do this. Let's not risk it all, being too overconfident in the kill. That was a weird pause. Game tried to take a second to think there, I guess. Let's see. Execution. Nice. Sweet. And I guess we do have to kill the spider, though. Interesting. I mean, the Witch Leader's gone, but I guess they need us to kill the spider, too. They're not, like, soul-linked or whatever. Fair enough. There we go. Actually, wasn't too terrible. We got some lucky RNG there that helped us out. We almost lost our Vestal at that one point. That kind of would have been pretty tragic, but yeah, but thankfully we got through. Yay, so despite all the odds, the Wonder Woman plus Gordon managed to pull through. Queens have been driven back for a time. 38 days, 2 winds destroyed, 7 heroes perished, goodness. 28 sages defeated, 12 militia sacrificed, 130 mastery collected, 136 in upgrades purchased. No kill contracts completed, surprisingly. I just never ended up being in place for that, honestly, and then only 4 treasure collected, but I wasn't really going for those either. And I feel like they kind of stopped appearing after, like, I feel like maybe they appear more early on and then they kind of stop appearing, but yeah. So that was Secrets of the Coven. Honestly did not expect to be able to finish that run off successfully, despite all the time I put into it, you know, and that was a roller coaster of a run, just, you know, everything started off pretty good, and then I just fucked up against, you know, going against the general without really a decent setup, and we just lost the Jester, and then that led into going into a siege in a bad position, so we lost a whole group and an inn, so that really sucked, and then At some point, I think we had like a peasant group wipe against it, so that's how we lost the second inn. And then we regrouped with the 8 we had remaining, and then ended up losing more. Yeah, because we ended up going through the catacombs, and that fucked us over big time. Like, definitely I've learned my lesson from the last Kingdom run I had in this one. Like, definitely catacombs is a last resort, for sure, because that place is, like, rough. That is, like, the worst region by far to go through, and not really worth it. Like, the funny thing is you can get the sluice, too, I think, to go through. And if you get the sluice, that's, like, so much better than the catacombs. But obviously you take the risk of having to go through the catacombs, which is not great at all. But yeah, which I wonder, you know what, do you know which one you're going into? I feel like we did know which one we were going into, so I wonder if you could, like, select to go underground travel, and then, like, look and see, and if it says you're going into the catacombs, just like, nope, but if it says you're going into the sluice, then you're like, you're good. So maybe you could kind of cheese it that way, but yeah, honestly, I don't know that my strategy was great there. I mean, in the end, given the fact that we lost so many heroes, like, the fact that I built up so many defenses in the inns actually did end up working in my favor, but like I mentioned before, I do have a new strategy in mind that I think would be better, and hopefully also, you know, well, and that would hopefully work better, and might also lead to less loss of heroes, because, like, I'm thinking if I could build up the inns, like, earlier with, like, a lot more of the advantages, that would really help give me the bonuses I need to kind of stop having so many die. But yeah, it's like we had the man-at-arms die in the catacombs, and then we lost the occultist during a siege. And I can't remember, was there? Oh yeah, and then we lost, that's right, the flagellant was part of the main party, and then death came and fucked us over and killed the flagellant. So yeah, this was like just a roller coaster ride, just like every time we bounce back from like a loss, you know, then we end up with another loss, and just, yeah, at the end there with just 5 heroes in a dream, just trying to make it through. But thankfully, all of our veteran militia were able to do their part, and we were able to get it through, so yeah. I will say it's definitely a lot of fun. I do feel like I kind of preferred the Beastman, like, module overall. I think in part my enjoyment of the Beastman module might have been because of how fresh it was, you know, because obviously this one is, like, a lot of the same concepts, so partly it could be, like, a bias thing of, like, that was my first time doing Kingdoms, so, you know, just the freshness of all the mechanics might have kind of made me enjoy that one more, but I also think I enjoyed the Beastman quest more. I think it was just a little more interesting to follow along with and, like, figure out where to go and everything, and I don't know, but once again, that could also partly be because of more of the freshness of that, even though we had a quest like that before with the DLC, like the Binding Blade, so I had some idea of how that was gonna play out, but I guess going into this quest, I did kind of have more of an idea of. And the thing is, like, one of the problems is there's not a whole lot of different, like, variations they can do with the quest objectives, because there's just not many different, like, nodes they can have you visit and things they can have you do. It was kind of a little interesting with this one, how they did the whole, like, you needed to get them bleeding or burning or blighted or whatever in order to, like, do the attacks there, which it took me a while to figure out that was how that worked, but yeah, so they did play around it, and it was kind of interesting, to be fair, but I don't know, I do feel like the Beastman one I kind of enjoyed more. It'd be interesting if at some point when I replay the Beastman module to see, like, if I still feel that same way, that I, you know, feel like it is a more satisfying quest to go through, but yeah. I also feel like enemy-wise, though, like, I don't know, I feel like the Beastmen were kind of more interesting enemy-wise in a way, too. Like, the way that they worked together, I think, was a little more interesting, with the whole, like, Enrage or whatever it was called, like the Berserk stuff that they did was interesting. And it was kind of, like, interesting, you know, how, like, once you escalated to a certain point, you got the Rock Claw enemy that was, like, a size 2 enemy that was really powerful, whereas I feel like with, the Witches, there wasn't really that same escalation. Like, I guess eventually you got to the point where the Cauldron was a thing, but it didn't really have quite the same, like, oomph to it, I feel like, that the Rock Claw had as an enemy. But yeah, it was still a lot of fun, though. I will say, though, I do feel like the overall, like, there are some issues I still have with Kingdoms as a mode. Like, I think some of the same things that I was kind of a little about, like, in my previous run, like, you know, the overall ways that you manage everything, like, basically having, like, the stagecoach being the only way to, like, do things, around the map is kind of a bit of a problem, and, like, getting, you know, getting heroes, like, set up together to swap things out and, like, whatnot can be kind of difficult. So I feel like there is a little iffiness. Like, I think mode might be more fun if you had the ability to, like, have not just the stagecoach, but other heroes be able to do more around the map, maybe. It'd be kind of interesting, but it might just be, like, a limitation of the fact that this is built on confessions, so that could be the case. But yeah, I feel like there was something else I was gonna say. Oh yeah, but that is also why, like, I have, like, a strategy in mind I'm thinking that, like, that I'm thinking might actually be optimal working within the way that it works with the stagecoach and all that, so I'm kind of curious about that. But, oh, the other thing I was gonna say, I do feel like, I don't know, it feels like the Kingdoms runs are a little longer than I would like. Like, I get the idea, the whole point of it is to be more of a campaign mode, as opposed to the, you know, confessions. But it does, I don't know, I just feel like a little, like, even, because this was obviously, like, Blood Moon, right? So it was, like, as far as the default difficulties, this is, like, the least amount of time that you get outside of, like, messing around with custom. And it still felt like a lot of the, you know, like, you kind of need the day, like, obviously the way it's built, you do kind of need that many days to, like, build things up, but at the same time, I don't know, it kind of feels like a little lengthy run for what it is, in a sense, like, because it kind of feels like, you know, if let's say I had failed, like, right, if I had gone through all this and, you know, failed against the boss, like, especially if I'd failed against the boss here and died, and, like, the run had been failed there, like, or if, you know, I'd ended up losing ends, like, right toward the end here, and then that was a failure, like, I don't know, it kind of feels like it was a lot of time spent getting to this point, and then to just completely lose it, you know, and then, like, you have to start all the way over. It was a little iffy, especially, like, because, you know, we went into the boss not knowing what she did, and luckily our party was able to handle it fairly well, but, you know, if we had a party that wasn't able to handle it well, that could have gone pretty badly, to be honest. Yeah, I guess I just feel like the length of it is, like, a little long for, like, something where if, you know, you get total failure. Like, I know some people really like, you know, like, hardcore mode type stuff where, like, you know, if you die, then it's just permanent and you have to start all the way over. I'm not usually someone who enjoys that quite as much, so I guess for some people that might work really well, but for me, I kind of like, I mean, I'm kind of fine with something like, obviously, like, the roguelike, like, whole, like, you know, if we lose a party in the confessions, you know, if we just, like, wipe, then that's the end of that run, but, like, you still kind of have the overall meta progression, so you're still not, like, losing everything at that point that you put into it, and also, you know, like when I think about, like, the original Darkest Dungeon, for example, it's like you might lose like, I like kind of the difficulty there where it's like if you lose someone, it's permanent, like, I'm good with that, and obviously if you lose, like, a run, then that's, you know, like, if you lose a wipe in a dungeon or something, that's gonna, like, hurt your overall run, but I kind of like the fact that, like, you have the ability to recover from that, and that it's not, like, just the complete end of the campaign. Like, obviously it probably would be possible to get to a point in the original Darkest Dungeon where, like, it just wouldn't be worth continuing on and you just want, you know, need to kind of reset, like, if you got to a point where you just had spent, like, so many of the resources and you couldn't really bounce back effectively, but for the most part I feel like there's a lot of tools available to let you bounce back even if you do kind of fail a lot, and, you know, and so you don't lose your overall progression around the hamlet. And that's just kind of my preference. I kind of don't like spending, I guess for me it's like I don't like the idea of, like, spending a bunch of time, you know, investing a bunch of time into something and then just losing it all. You know, so for me it's like, if, you know, I like the idea of, like, difficulty and stuff, but I don't want it, like, basically I don't want failure to be, like, something, to be such a setback necessarily. Like, I like there to be a setback, but not such a setback that it makes me, like, not want to play, basically. Because that's kind of the thing here, is, like, if I lost this run, like, obviously I would, you know, want to come back and try it again, because, like I mentioned, I have another strategy and I would want to, like, you know, see if I could beat it, but it just feels like, you know, I wouldn't be able to jump into it, like, right away, because it's just such a long, the run just takes so long. It's a bit more of an investment than I would be wanting necessarily to do right away. I'd burn myself out very easily doing that, basically. But anyways, we didn't fail and we did succeed, which, thanks to the Wonder Woman and Golden, but largely thanks to the Wonder Woman who were able to get through it, so kudos to those heroes. But yeah, was a lot of fun. I know there is the third module that I haven't tried out yet, Curse of the Crimson, that I do want to try out soon. However, I am, like I said, partly because of how long the run was here, I do kind of feel a bit burnt out, basically, on the game. Largely just on, I'm eager to jump in and, see the new enemies for that module and to, try out the strategy I had in mind, but, just, all of the little things, just all of the region to region stuff, I'm just, kind of burnt out on the basic gameplay at this point because of how many regions we had to go through for this whole run. So, yeah, I'm a little burnt out, so definitely going to take a bit of a break from this, but at some point, before long, I'll probably come back and jump back into either, trying out the Curse of Crimson module, or maybe getting back to working on my Vitrine and Confessions or something. But for now, I'm going to take a little bit of a break and play some other games. But, yeah, just looking forward to the future. So for now, thank you for watching, and I will see you later.